Hey guys, iHelp here. Welcome back to the channel, and this is my follow-up on iOS 14.5 developer and public beta 4. Now, the software has been out for approximately 3 days as of the filming of this video, and I wanted to share with you guys additional details, new features, and Apple's new approach to security within iOS 14.5 beta 4, and it looks like from here on out. Now, there's also some new features that I want to talk about and changes within the software that I've come across after using the software for several days. Now, you can anticipate another follow-up video where I take a deeper dive into the battery. I'm continuing to test iPhone SE first generation, iPhone 12, iPhone SE second generation, iPhone XR, iPhone 12 Pro Max, just additional devices. And you can go ahead and vote right now. It's available up on YouTube community poll. My YouTube community poll is now available for you to vote and express your thoughts. I would highly appreciate it if you head on over, express your thoughts on the latest beta, public, and developer for the follow-up in regards to battery and additional changes here coming soon to the channel in just a couple of days. But right now, let's take a look at some of the latest bug fixes. Number one, I do want to emphasize that there's still a bug within the WhatsApp application and the Facebook messaging services where some audio messages, you can't really hear them. There's still some bugs within some of the services there for the messages, so keep that in mind. That is still not fixed. However, Apple did fix the MagSafe animation, which is back now with the latest beta. It is fully working. Here is a screen recording of that. So I tested that just a few days ago, and you can see here that it is working. Once you plug in your device, animations are definitely back. Now, some users that are concerned over green tint display issues, it looks like iOS 14.5 developer beta 4 has addressed this issue for most consumers as well. If you continue to have issues with a green tint display issue on your iPhone 12, make sure you bring it into Apple, because at this point, most consumers have expressed that Apple has definitely fixed the issue. Now, there's still minor bugs. The battery is okay, but I want to talk about a specific new feature within iOS 14.5 beta 4, which Apple just introduced. And as I mentioned, Apple is now taking a different approach into installing security updates on your iPhone. Now, as we know, when Apple has a brand new security update for your iPhone, you get an entire software update, right? Well, now Apple has split that into two. So if you have the download new updates tab enabled, you now see a new option that says security update. It looks like Apple will be sending security updates to iPhone without having to download an entire software, which is great news for most consumers. Hopefully this also comes to devices in iOS 12 that are not capable of running 13 and 14, but it looks like in the future we might be able to just download security patches and improvements for iPhone instead of downloading an entire OS. You guys already know Apple sometimes releases minor software updates. Recently, 14.4.1 to patch security concerns within the software recently here. So it looks like Apple is now taking a different approach with security updates versus software updates. And hopefully this is something that Apple keeps in place. As you can see there, it says install security update, and you can enable or disable that tab. You can now choose to install security updates, which is interesting. Hopefully this means that we'll get security patches without having to install a fresh version of iOS. And that's something that Apple is definitely taking a new approach here with the software. Of course, it is different from previous versions of the software. Before, it was just download the software and install software options, but now it looks like security will be a new tab within the software categories in iOS. Now, I do have to say, so far, the software feels almost ready to go. I haven't noticed any hiccups, any problems with the software as before. Everything is running very good. Battery is pretty good as well. I continue to test, as I mentioned, iPhone SE first, second generation, iPhone XS, XR, and all the other devices to test for you guys here in just a couple of days. Make sure to stay tuned here to the channel. Apple could be releasing this software in the next couple of weeks. In about a week or so, we should see another beta, the Gold Master or the release candidate, and then an official release here shortly. So no longer than 2 weeks, we should see the software released to the general public. Stay tuned. Thank you for watching this quick one, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.